Welcome back to Visualizing Library Data. This is part 4 of the video tutorial series and covers creating a symbol map. This is fairly easy with Tableau, so let's get started. The first thing you need is a new worksheet on which to create the map. Click on the tiny chart icon with a plus sign next to it to the right of your current worksheet at the bottom of the screen. Since we are creating a map, we need to drag location information to the columns. Zip code gives us the greatest precision, so let's use that. Click on Show Me to access your chart types. Tableau automatically recognizes that we are trying to create a map, but you'll need to click on the map icon to confirm, so Tableau will translate your data to coordinates. Toggle the Show Me pane off. As you can see, only a few of our library locations are showing and no cities are labeled. Remedy this by first clicking on the 104 unknown message at the far bottom right of the screen. Click on the Edit Locations option from the dialog box that opens. Under Geographic Roles, Country/Region, click on the drop-down and select the Fixed Radio button and United States from its drop-down menu if it's not already showing. Click Out. Note that all but one issue has been resolved, and it's for an invalid 00000 zip code. OK Out, and let's take a peek at the data to see what library used this zip code. Click on the Data Source tab at the bottom of the screen and mouse over the zip code header. A sort button appears to the right. Click on it to reverse the sort order. Drag the library column line to the right to increase the width so the full name can be seen. This name could mean that the library covered more than one location and no single zip code could be provided. But scrolling across the records, we can see that no data was entered at all, indicating this library did not complete the survey but was still included in the raw data. We can safely filter it out. Click on Sheet 2, and then click to the right of the zip code detail mark and choose Filter. Uncheck the box next to 0000 and hit OK. Add in the city names by dragging the city field to the label box. Not all cities are labeled, but this will vary with the zoom level. However, Tableau has been stymied by some ambiguities, as indicated by the 71 unknown message in the bottom right of the screen. Once again, click the message, then Edit Locations, and then select Colorado from the State Province Fixed dropdown. Click Out. Security Wide Field is unrecognized. A quick web search for Security Wide Field Colorado Public Library reveals that Security is the library name. It serves the Widefield School District, and it is located in Colorado Springs. We can, therefore, assign the library to a known location by clicking on Unrecognized under Matching Location and selecting Colorado Springs from the drop-down menu. If you encounter a city for which you cannot determine a recognized location for the unknown data, simply filter it out as we did for zip codes. OK Out, and we now have a map of the public libraries in Colorado and can start adding measures to the data points. Since our overall focus is salary, let's first drag the average non-supervising librarian salary field out of the staff folder to the size box. Change the aggregation method under the Marks Measure option to average. change the size of the circles via the slider accessed through the size box. Click out. We need a dimension to differentiate our data points by color, and the type of library, its legal basis, might impact salary, so let's drag that field to the color box. To better differentiate the data points, add a border by clicking the color box and selecting a color from the Effects Border dropdown. Click out. At this point, we can see that some of our data points are just dots. These are probably libraries which did not report salary data, so let's filter out 0 values for that field and adjust the corresponding tooltip and legend titles while we're at it. Click to the right of the salary mark field and choose Filter. Click the At Least button, set the value to 1, and OK out. Change the tooltip field title by clicking the tooltip box, editing the text, and pressing OK. Fix the legend title by clicking to the right of it and choosing Edit Title. Clean up the title in the text box, moving the important information to the front so it fits in the legend window, and pushing the non-essential information to the end where it is still available. OK out. Mouse over a data point to see the tooltip and see how it's looking now. As you can see, the salaries show no currency symbol, so let's format that field. Click to the right of the salary mark field and select Format. The axis doesn't show in this chart, so you can change the formatting here or leave it. Under the Paint tab, under Default, choose Currency Custom from the Numbers dropdown. To conserve space, change the number of decimal places to 0 and click out of the dialog box. The tooltip now shows the correct formatting. A few last details need attention and then we'll be done. Double-click the sheet name to rename it. As mentioned in the previous video, the sheet title is automatically used for the chart title, but we need to conserve space on our tabs and can rename the chart title. So choose a concise title that will still clearly inform you which worksheet is which. I'll rename it to Average Salary. Now rename the chart title by right-clicking on it and choosing Edit Title. This still needs to be concise, but it also needs to explain to the users what the chart is showing them. I will call it Map: Average Library Salary Non-Soup for the main title, and add 2008 to 2017 on the next line for subtitle. Maintaining consistency across charts, I'll bold the first line and decrease the second line by a few points. OK out. Save the file. And our map is ready to go.